How powerful is faith? How powerful is it? We're going to get into some verses in this passage here in Romans, reading from verse 17 of chapter 4, that really inspires us and encourages us. It says, as it is written, I have made you the father of many nations. God speaking to Abraham, I have made you the father of many nations in the presence of the God in whom he believed. So he believed in God. And look at how it goes on to describe God and Abraham's faith. You know, we can believe in something, or we can believe in someone, but if that something, that power or someone is unable to do many things, then our faith is being wasted, right? And he says, in the presence of God in whom believed, who gives life to the dead. We serve a God who gives life to the dead. I mean, Resurrection Sunday is coming up, Jesus being risen from the dead, because we believe in a God who resurrects the dead. He gives life to the dead and calls into existence the things that do not exist. Now, these are powerful words, because we serve a powerful God. And maybe today you're looking at your life and you're looking at things around you that seem to be dead. But we serve a God who is the resurrection and the life. She said, I am the resurrection and the life. He calls into existence things that do not exist. God said, let there be light, and there was light. Let the plants spring up, the trees, the animals. He called forth everything in this universe. Out of nothing, God made this entire universe. This entire universe, the galaxies, the solar system, this planet Earth, everything. He made it. He just called it into being. And think about what God is able to call into being for us in our lives. Now, I'm not saying that we can call things into being. God, because we're not God, but God is able. So he gives life to the dead. He gives life to the dead. What is dead? What is dead? What is it that we desire? What is it that we need? What is it that we are seeking God for? That seem to be dying or seem to be dead. God is able. God is able. The Bible says, in the presence of God in whom he believed in that God. You know, we do not serve a dead God. We do not serve a God who is impotent. We don't serve a God who's far away. We serve a God who's the same yesterday, today, and forever. He's the God who says, I am the Lord, I change not. And we have got to keep believing him. That's what we call believers. We're called believers. We're called children of God, saints of God. We believe in Jesus. We believe in God, and we follow him. He gives life to the dead. And you speak that today, and you confess that today, and you pray and bring those things to God. He gives life to the dead, and he calls into existence the things that do not exist. That is the God we serve, a miracle worker. And don't you believe anyone who tells you that God doesn't work miracles today. He still works miracles today. He still works wonders today. He is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we can ask or imagine, all that we can even think about. Our God is able. And Jesus, when he worked his miracles, he said, according to your faith, so be it unto you. So I encourage you today, as we're going to look at these few verses in the next few days, and it's really going to stir our faith in God. He is amazing. Keep trusting him. Don't give up. Jesus said, have faith in God. He is for you. He is for you. And he's powerful. He's an awesome God.